Probabile could run in the Underwood. It's a could rather than will. We'll wait and see what evolves over the next couple of days, and that'd be exciting, Butch Custles, to see the mare back up 7 days later at Sandown.
Yeah, for sure. G'day, Andrew. Watched the race Saturday, and she looked like she was looking for more ground, and she's obviously, as an older mare, looking to get some racing. So, interesting call they'll make during the week.
Well, I guess they're trying to map her to the Cox Plate. If the weather's fine around Cox Plate, that seems to be the race, but I guess it's how they work themselves there. Anyway, we'll wait and see what the next couple of days bring. Group 1 racing was back on Saturday, and John Barry very upbeat around Call Sign Mav.
Yeah, he was. Look, interesting, isn't it? This time last year he won the race at 80-1 and was considered a fluke, if you like. Subsequent to that, he has placed in the best company last preparation and showed himself to be a good horse. And this year, 12 months is a long time in horse racing, isn't it? He goes out as the favourite, dominates the race off the top, and was able to hang on the last little bit. He is an improved version of Call Sign Mav this time around. He's a big hunk of a horse who John's taken to a couple of trials, took him to Taupo, all of those types of things, just to get him fever pitch, and he is advantaged by the fact that he only has to wander up the road from John's property to his local racecourse to run. But Jonathan Riddell and John Barry have a great association going back to Jimmy Shue, of course, who was just beaten in the Cox Plate, and I think John thinks there's a bit of unfinished business there.
Yeah, I think so. And talking with John on Saturday afternoon, he'd love to get 10 years after Jimmy Shue to get Call Sign Mav into the Cox Plate.
Yeah, I think he still wakes up at night reliving Pinker, getting that run up the inside that probably wouldn't materialise again in the next 20 years. But anyway, it did that day, and Jimmy Shue had to settle for second. So, yes, look, the path to a Cox Plate is what John wants to tread with Call Sign Mav, and likely to see him again in 2 weeks' time on the home track in the Windsor Park Plate over the mile. And then look, if he was able to come out and win that and win it well, you would expect that he could well be on a plane across to Australia.
Trainer Chrissy Bambury had a good day, ran second to Call Sign Mav in the Group 1, but caused a bit of an upset in the Gold Trail. Yeah,
she did. Belaconte, look, she'd been really good in winning at Wanganui a couple of weeks earlier, and got the right run. It looked like the good filly, or the unbeaten filly in Imperatrice, was going to get the job done at the 200, but maybe just got by the track the last little bit, and Belaconte got the run up the inside carrying the Daffodil Day colours, so that was great that the TAB put horses in the colours and made a donation to the Cancer Society cause for each winner, and Belaconte was one of those winners. She's one of a big string of horses that Ben Kwok has in New Zealand now, a big investor from up in Asia into the New Zealand industry, and great to see those sort of people getting their rewards with black type group race winning performances on the weekend.
And Go Racing Syndications really did have a good day, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Tissue stamped herself as the really good mare that we knew she was in stringing them all together this side of the Tasman, now with Chris Waller, of course, and she got the job done there in Sydney, and not too long after Art de Triomphe was able to be successful in the Canterbury Bell Stakes down at Riccarton, and she won really comprehensively. Look, I think 3 lengths the official margin in the finish, but did it oh so easily, and you just get the impression that the further she goes, it won't be too much of a problem for her. A daughter of Vardamos, doing a really good job. She was super impressive resuming, and what we saw on Saturday, she's going to be awfully hard to beat as they progress through that series in the South Island towards the 1,000 guineas early in November.
We'll pass on tips right through the week around New Zealand thoroughbred racing. You can check the form out at loveracing.nz. It's the best place to get any form around the big spring races, loveracing.nz. Where do we go this week? Is there a feature meeting Saturday, Butch?
Look, we had a couple of meetings. One, a transferred meeting out of Auckland, Ellerslie. That'll be run at Matamata. Of course, we've still got the tricky situation of Auckland being in a severe lockdown. They're in level 4, the rest of us level 2. We've had a bit of a blip this morning with 3 cases being notified in the northern Waikato. So everyone on tender hooks as to what the Prime Minister announces this afternoon at 4 o'clock as to the lockdown and level settings that as a country, and in particular the northern regions, are going to experience. But all things being equal right at the minute, we are racing at Matamata on this coming Saturday, which was a transferred Ellerslie meeting, and as well at Awapuni with the Martin Mile, the feature race there.
Okay.